Hello everyone, it's Ben with you guys again. Today I'm going to be talking about some of those things that are lacking in Nigeria. And specifically, some of those things that are holding back Nigeria. Stopping the progress of Nigeria, some things that other countries have but Nigeria is lacking. Just want to touch on those, what I've observed, what I've noticed. And it's definitely not a bash on Nigeria. Every country has its aspects, its faults, and those things that it needs to improve on. So these are some of the things I see that are preventing Nigeria from moving forward, and some of those things that maybe Nigeria should improve on. Of course, number one I'll have to say is infrastructure. Now when we're talking about infrastructure, we're talking about the number two is roads and electricity. And definitely Nigeria is lacking in these aspects. They have roads. Many of the roads are not up to the standard that they should be in. In the cities it's better, but if you're definitely going into the rural areas, the roads are getting bad. And electricity, it's improving. As I spend more and more years here, it's definitely improving, but it is still lacking up to the standard we should expect. Definitely these are the major things that are holding Nigeria back in some senses. You can't run a business functionally without roads and electricity. When we're talking about roads, we're really talking about access to transportation, and that can either be a railway system, that can be airports, but definitely roads and some sort of functioning railway system. If you had those things, Nigeria would definitely improve. It would move very quickly forward. You'd see businesses spring up. You'd see a lot of progress in a short amount of time. But definitely number one would have to be infrastructure in Nigeria. Number two, it's a big one up there along with infrastructure, is education. And Nigerians know a lot about education, don't get me wrong. You have a lot of well-trained, professional, quality educators, a lot of professors, a lot of PhD students, a lot of people who are becoming highly educated and then also traveling the world as educated professionals. But one thing that's really lacking is a good public education system, and something that can educate those who even can't afford private school. We know there are good private schools within Nigeria, but public school is lacking in so many ways. And we hear different stories of students going to school and maybe the teacher is not actually teaching. The teacher will go out to the market and spend the whole afternoon in the markets while the children are sitting in class not learning anything. So we need a good education system within Nigeria, better public schools, better teaching of the poor, of the lower classes. And if you teach those lower classes, it will raise the whole standard of Nigeria as a whole. So a better education system, better opportunities for those who are less wealthy, who are in the lower classes of society. Number three is healthcare. And we know there's healthcare in Nigeria. We know you can go to the hospital, but one problem that we encounter is that many of the hospitals are not properly managed and they don't have the equipment to do their job. We see some very top quality private hospitals in some of the bigger cities, and they have what you would term as international standards. But by far many of the other hospitals or clinics are lacking the skills or lacking the resources to do their job properly. And then apart from that, many people can't afford to go to the hospital. I work with many less privileged, many in the lower classes, and when it comes to going to the hospital, they really have to save up or they have to sacrifice something else to pay for hospital bills. I actually live on a hospital complex, and we hear stories all the time of people coming and they can't pay their bills. Others, because of the costs associated with hospital or clinics, they'll find other methods or home methods to heal. Now, many of these home methods are good for minor illnesses, but when it comes to those bigger illnesses, nothing beats a hospital or a well-trained clinic. So if we get a sort of standard healthcare system in Nigeria, it will improve those in the lower class, improve those in the upper class. It will improve everyone as a whole. And if the lower are improving, the upper are also improving, and likewise vice versa. So if we get some sort of healthcare system, something like Canada or something where taxes are used to pay for the healthcare system and it benefits the people as a whole, that might be the best model. There are other models that are a dual system model, but it would definitely help the country, and it's something that Nigeria is currently lacking. And number 4 is international presence. Nigeria is a huge nation, a very populous nation, the most populous in Africa actually. I believe it's over 200 million people now. They have many people that are working internationally outside of Nigeria who are national Nigerians, but there are less internationals who are working in Nigeria than we'd expect. I know there are a lot of Chinese, a lot of Indian, a lot of Lebanese who are focusing and working in Nigeria, but the opportunities are so great in Nigeria. The opportunity for growth, the opportunity for startup businesses, the opportunity in the resource industry is very big. And we expect more investors, more international presence in Nigeria itself, working alongside the Nigerians. And it's something we just don't see. So that's sort of lacking in Nigeria. I come from Canada. Canada is a multi-international, probably one of the most diverse countries in terms of ethnic groups, and because we're inviting internationals to come to our country, we see the growth that is happening. So international presence, it comes with its downfalls, but it also comes with its benefits. So those are the things I've noticed. Comment down below on some of those things that you notice are lacking in Nigeria. Those things that if Nigeria gets them, we'll see the country improve. Let me know down below in your comments. If you want to see more of these blogs, let me know. If you want to see less, if you want to see a different type of video, also comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. God bless.